So I turned up to the party alone and ordered a large glass of red at the open bar. Ben raced over to me with a huge grin on his face and a paper crown from a Christmas cracker on his head. He introduced me to his employees and their spouses as the computer whiz and stuck by my side all evening as we mingled with the obnoxiously happy couples. He skipped past work talk to chat to me about our shared love of wine and dogs, and he ensured that I had a constant supply of canapés and Merlot. He laughed at all my jokes with shaking shoulders and occasional adorable snorts. His face fell when I said I'd be spending Christmas alone this year. I hadn't seen what the big deal was. Why would I want to hang out with my mum and her latest toy boy for the day, especially now that Nana is no longer here to act as a buffer and I have no siblings to share the pain with? Why would I accept a pity invite from some friend who'd just seat me between their snotty 3-year-old and perverted uncle? Ben had all but choked on his wine when I'd said that. I'd made a mental note to be more professional, and he'd made an insane offer to have me round for Christmas. "It isn't a pity invite," he'd hastened to add. "I'd really love it if you'd spend the holidays with me and my family for a week at our manor house out in the country." He raised his voice louder and louder over the blaring music. "All you'd have to do is pretend to be my girlfriend." It felt like it was my turn to choke on the wine then, or better yet, to back away slowly from the maniac I'd only just met in person for the first time that night. Instead, Ben was the one to take several steps backwards. "I'm sorry," he said. "I'm coming on too strong. As soon as the words left my mouth, I heard how crazy they sounded. The idea just came to me suddenly and I got all excited because I don't want you to be left on your own for Christmas. And I don't want to be alone either. I'm thinking of myself, really. I'm asking you for a favour because I'm kind of the only singleton in my family. Everyone else is coupled up. Even our Rottweiler Mitzi has bagged herself a mystery man. Year after year, I'm the only Gibson who turns up for the holidays alone. So I thought that if you were going to be alone too, maybe we could be together instead. That way, my family could stop bombarding me with questions about why I'm still single, and you'd have a clear reason for being there. It's a really nice place, Margot. A big country estate in Cheshire, with a manor house that my parents run as a hotel for most of the year. We'd sleep in separate beds, so there wouldn't be any funny business. It would just be a nice holiday, and we could drink loads of wine and hang out with the dog and have a good time. That's all I want, because everyone deserves a lovely Christmas. Because it's the most wonderful time of the year. Because people come together from far and wide. Because we all... Ben, I interrupted. Breathe. He stopped suddenly, and we stared at each other. We both fell about laughing. "I promise I'm not as mad as I sound right now," he said, composing himself. "I'm not an axe murderer or anything. I just think this could work out nicely for both of us." I searched his face, which was as innocent as a little boy's, and I glanced down at his arms, which were very skinny and could not have wielded an axe even if he wanted them to. An image shot through my mind then, a bird's-eye view of myself sitting all alone in my empty flat on Christmas Day, with only the ghost of Taylor's things to keep me company. "Our house has a wine cellar and a spa," Ben added. I packed my bags the next day. And now, here I am, on Monday afternoon, 4 days after the office Christmas party, being driven down the M40 by a strange man to a stranger's mansion. I do know what's supposed to happen here, if the cheesy films they ram down your throat at this time of year are to be believed. Ben and I are meant to fall in love for real, finally snogging on Christmas morning under the mistletoe or something equally gag-inducing. But there is zero chance of any of that happening. As attractive as Ben is, with his floppy dark curls and clear complexion, and that strong jaw that I can see contracting as he focuses on driving, he is not my type. I'm more a fan of blondes for one. And I prefer longer hair. Freckles really do it for me, as do softer, rounder features. Then again, Taylor ticked none of those boxes, and I was totally lovesick for her. The real issue with Ben